Good evening. This is All India Radio Kohima. I'm Jonas Yandan with Evening News. The headlines. Cabinet approves extension of Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana up to November this year. 13 new cases of COVID-19 positive reported. Total daily reaches 657. Health Minister Phom says all efforts are being put in the fight against COVID-19. Appeals citizens of Peren to extend cooperation and make Team Nagaland overcome the pandemic. An association of Kohima Municipal Wards Panchayat appeals to Nagaland government to declare total lockdown within Kohima Municipalities for at least 14 days. The Union Cabinet has given approval for extending Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana today. Under the scheme, 5 kg of wheat or rice will be distributed to every member of the beneficiary family and 1 kg of chana for each family, free for 5 more months, benefiting more than 80 crore people in the country. Prime Minister Narendra Modi had announced the extension of the scheme in his address to the nation on 30th of last month. He had said poor and needy persons will not go hungry in the country, and free ration during the rainy and forthcoming festival seasons during the time of current COVID-19 pandemic will be provided to them. In Nagaland, a total of 13 new cases of COVID-19 positive have been reported today, taking the total cases in the state to 657. In a tweet this morning, Minister of Health and Family Welfare, Phom, informed that out of 432 samples tested, 12 fresh positive cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed, out of which 9 cases are from Dimapur and 1 each from Kohima, Mogokchung and Mon. The minister also updated this evening that 1 fresh case has been detected in Twensang. Meanwhile, 1 patient from Dimapur has recovered from the infection. With this, the state has 353 active cases, while 304 patients have recovered. In view of the detection of a COVID-19 positive person residing at Kezeke Colony, Kohima, certain areas of Municipal Ward Number 3 has been declared as containment zone. The areas which fall under the zone are Old Data Parking, Till Footstep between KFC and Vono Tire Workshop, Footstep near Kezeke Nagabazar boundary, Till Nagaland Timber Agency, Old Data Parking, Footstep near Masjid Dil Nagabazar Road, and Footstep between KFC and Vonyo Tire Workshop, Till Nagaland Timber Agency. In a notification issued today, Deputy Commissioner Kohima, Gregory Tejavele, said that all movement of persons or vehicles within the defined containment zone is strictly prohibited. Minister of Health and Family Welfare Phom today called for a review meeting with the Health Department officials comprising of Commissioner and Secretary, Principal Director and others to take stock of the situation in Peren. Pangnyu in a tweet updated that a review meeting was also called to work out an effective strategy to contain the spread of the pandemic to community level. Saying that all efforts are being put in the fight against COVID-19, Pangnyu appealed to the people of Peren to extend their fullest cooperation to the department and make Team Nagaland overcome the present health crisis. The Association of Kohima Municipal Wards Panchayat AKMWP has appealed to the Nagaland government to declare total lockdown within the Kohima municipalities for at least 14 days. Stating that the spread of corona infection is almost entering into community, the association, out of concern for the welfare of all dwellers of Kohima town, suggested for another 14 days of more stringent total lockdown for safety. The association therefore urged the government to declare and enforce total lockdown in Kohima for 14 days positively. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. The central government today said a total of 456,831 people affected with coronavirus have recovered in the country so far. In the last 24 hours, 16,883 people have recovered from COVID-19, and with this, the recovery rate has reached 61.53%. The Health and Family Welfare Ministry said a total of 22,752 new cases of COVID-19 have been reported in the country within 24 hours, taking the total number of cases to 7,42,417. In a single day, 482 deaths have been reported taking the nationwide toll to 20,642. Presently, the total number of active corona cases in the country is 2,64,944. Meanwhile, Indian Council of Medical Research (ICMR) has said that a total of 2,62,679 tests of coronavirus samples were conducted by the various laboratories in the country within 24 hours. This is the highest number of tests conducted by the laboratories in one day since the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic in India. So far, 1,04,73,711 tests have been conducted. The World Health Organization has acknowledged that evidence is emerging about the airborne spread of the novel coronavirus. Maria van Kerkhove, technical lead on the COVID-19 pandemic at the WHO, told a news briefing yesterday that there was a discussion about the possibility of airborne transmission and aerosol transmission as one of the modes of transmission of COVID-19. She said WHO would publish a scientific brief summarizing the state of knowledge on modes of transmission of the virus in the coming days. The health agency had previously said the virus that causes the COVID-19 respiratory disease spreads primarily through small droplets expelled from the nose and mouth of an infected person that quickly sink to the ground. But a group of scientists in 32 countries outlined evidence that shows floating virus particles that can infect people who breathe them in. They had urged the global body to adhere to its guidance on how the respiratory disease passes between people. The centre has extended the time limit for availing the benefits of Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana for beneficiaries by 3 months with effect from this month. Briefing media in New Delhi today, Union Minister Prakash Javadekar said that the beneficiaries can avail the free cylinders till September this year. Earlier, the beneficiaries were able to avail the free cylinders only until June. The decision will assist the nearly 7 crore 40 lakh households in procuring free gas cylinders in the country. In another major announcement, the Cabinet approved extension of the Employee Provident Fund contribution of 24% for another 3 months from June to August this year. It has also approved development of affordable rental housing complexes for urban migrants and poor as a sub-scheme under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. The Cabinet has also approved capital infusion in 3 public sector general insurance companies. Deputy Commissioner Dimapur Anup Khinchi today visited wholesale fruit and vegetable market at Murkipati to ensure that the guidelines are maintained by the vendors. While interacting with the traders, the DC directed them to ensure that all the labourers and customers wear masks, maintain social distancing, and to practice hand hygiene. He further asked them to keep soap and water for washing hands. He also asked them to barricade the shops for ensuring social distancing. Khinchi warned the traders that failure to follow the instructions will attract closure of the market. The DC further reminded the GPs and DMC to keep on announcing about the safety protocols to the business community. And now to the news, here are the main points again. Cabinet approves extension of Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana up to November this year. 13 new cases of COVID-19 positive reported. Total tally reaches 657. Health Minister ex Pangnyu Phom says all efforts are being put in the fight against COVID-19. Appeals citizens of Peren to extend cooperation and make Team Nagaland overcome the pandemic. An association of Kohima Municipal Wards Panchayat appeals to Nagaland government to declare total lockdown within Kohima Municipalities for at least 14 days. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.